Hey everyone, it's Amy Dugan here, and today I want to talk to you about why you should never underestimate kindness in life and in business. So, I want to give you a couple examples from my own life of how kindness actually saved me the deal. And not only that, just how kindness has really changed my life in general. Not that I wasn't like not kind before, but being extra kind. So, first and foremost, it's really important to always respond. If you're sending direct messages and you're doing direct outreach, always respond to people even if they say no. So even if someone says, "No, I'm not interested," after, you're asking them if they'd be interested in your services, always take the time to respond to them. So, if they say, "No, I'm not interested," say, "Well, thank you so much for your response. Thank you for your time, and I really appreciate that." So what's actually happened with me in my business is I've reached out to clients where they've actually said no, that they're not interested. And I respond saying, "No problem. Thank you so much for your response. I really appreciate that." And then I've actually had people come back and say, "You know what? I actually am interested in your services. I looked at your website. You're really cool, and I actually would be really interested." And I've signed on clients that way. So just because someone says no, that doesn't mean that you're not gonna, cross paths with them again, or they won't sign up in the future. So always keep a great relationship no matter what. And then second, always respond nicely, even if someone's being mean. So sometimes when you send direct messages, people get upset or they respond and they're like, "Why are you direct messaging me?" or something, right? And be respectful of their opinion, be respectful that they don't like it, and just respond and say, "I totally understand how you feel. Thank you so much for your response anyways, and I really appreciate that." And then if you do that, people won't be so angry. Sometimes they'll actually respond back and be like, "Oh, it's okay. Thank you for saying that." So, just be human. Keep a great relationship. So many times I have people reach out to me and I always respond back saying, "Oh, no, thanks, I'm not interested, but I really appreciate you reaching out." So if you treat people like that when they direct message you, that's how people are going to treat you when you direct message them. And then third is, spread good deeds of kindness everywhere you go in life and in business, no matter what. So I want to give you an example from my life. One time I was driving through a Starbucks drive-through and I accidentally cut off this girl. I went ahead of her when she was in line and I didn't realize. So she was honking at me, she was really upset, and I didn't even realize that I cut her off, so I was like, "Oh, I didn't even do anything wrong. I didn't even know you were in line." But then, I was like, "Okay, I want to let her go because she was in line." So I backed up my car, I let her go ahead of me, and then I went behind her in line. Then when I went to pay for my Starbucks at the cash register in the drive-through, the guy said, "Oh, your Starbucks order is already paid for." And I was like, "Well, who paid for it?" And he said, "The girl in front of me in the car paid for my full Starbucks order." So just because I let that girl have her place in line that she already had, I just cut her off and gave her spot back to her. She paid for my Starbucks. And since she did that, I have multiple times in my life paid for somebody's food or paid for somebody's Starbucks who was behind me in line. So one deed of kindness always sparks another. So just be kind in life and in business. And remember to, treat people the way that you'd like to be treated. And I know that's a, a really old saying, it may be a little corny, but it's true. Because like the way you treat others is how others are going to treat you, because life is just a mirror. So if you don't respond to people when they say no, they're not interested, people aren't going to respond to you, so they're not going to treat you with that same respect. So just remember, life is a mirror. What you put in, you will get out, and treat others the way that you'd like to be treated in life and in business. So thanks so much for listening and have a great rest of your day.